pinche gringo mamón! ¡Si tengo mi green card!
Thanks for your collaboration. And remember, don't come back again.
¡Y el gringo nos quiere cobrar el muro!
¡Dile que no, pinche gringo racista!
¡Pues no te pagaremos nada!
Wait a minute, please.
Somos gente honrada y...
Hey, all right. Here I am. I'm live. Does everything sound okay? Good question, Saul. Does she have something up on her YouTube page yet? So when I looked earlier today, I didn't see anything. So, am I sounding okay? Let me know. All right, awesome. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. My phone was going off. Give me a second here. I want to see if that maybe was ARAYA. Okay, it is a text message. Nope. Hey, but guess what? Ooh, this just came across. Wednesday night main event just started. Holy shit. Oh, that's us. Oh, damn. Wow. All right, cool. So, god damn, it's been one hell of a fucking week so far. It's been crazy. Been a lot of drama. I have gotten... Tomorrow, okay, cool. Is it her and Ashley? I'm hoping so. Those two make a good team. They really do. And I took a pic from her page. I'm throwing her into that Mortal Kombat thing I'm making with her and Keanu and the others. You know who I'm talking about. The douchebags. So, oh, it's looking pretty good. Let me pull that up real quick. Oh, and speaking of which, I need to check the library on there too, because I think I was making one earlier with yeah, ChatGPT. Yeah, using that ChatGPT. This AI thing's I don't know. Library. There's a lot of content creators are pissed off at YouTube right now because Google is using videos on YouTube here to train its current and its future AI models, and people are pissed. So, all right, library. Uh-oh. ARAYA's here, I think.
Yeah.
Are you?
You can hear
Ding.
me.
Right there, done. Yes, she is here. Yeah, we can hear you. So, yeah, that picture came out nicely. I was talking to Saul here. I got Ashley in the Mortal Kombat thing I'm making with Keanu against, the douchebags. So, let me see. Yeah. Chrome. All right. Chat GPT. There it is. All right. Let me see here. Scroll down. And nope, not that. Where is the screen I'm looking for? Where in the hell did it go? There it is. All right, here we are.
I saw.
All right, here's what I got with Ashley so far. She's beaten up, I don't know which one that is, and I really don't care which one that is.
That's Shrek. That's Shrek. Jackie.
Ah, Sheila. And here's one with, oh, no, wrong way. That one came out wrong. I don't know why it does stupid shit like it does. It was supposed to have that other girl in it, but it didn't. So, oh, while we're in that direction, hold on. There's Gino. No, I'll explain that one here in a minute, in case you haven't heard. Okay, there's that one, and there's Keanu finishing off the cow. So, yeah. All right. So the thing with Gino is, have you heard about the mayor shit in New York City? I I pray to God I hope they move. They really do, because that guy is he's bad news. Really, really bad news. If you check in on, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. Muslim. He's a commie, and I said there a lot of people are like, ooh, government-run grocery stores. Dude, I don't know. I mean, you guys you probably don't remember or never even heard of it, but back when it was the USSR, they had bread lines. So, yeah, that reminds me of that crap right there. Government is going to wind up controlling the grocery stores. You get what they give you, make do with it. So, people are like, ooh, especially in Chicago, because a lot of people like Walmart and shit were pulling out some of the neighborhoods because they're getting tired of people ransacking their stores and stealing shit. It was bad. So that shit happened. And man, that dude's crazy as hell. I looked into him too. His parents, what a quinky dink. They teach at Columbia University there in New York, where they're still having issues. They're radical, and I guess they did a town hall the other day, and he got heckled by one of the Free Palestine idiots for not being extreme enough. So we're gonna have to wait and see. I'm pretty sure it's in him because of his parents. They were extreme radicals. So, damn, it's not looking good. It really isn't. So, man. So how's your week been so far?
Not great.
Oh
Low
yeah.
energy. I've just had my car's stupid, and they don't know what's wrong with it. They've had it since Monday afternoon, and it's Wednesday night.
How much How much work have they put into it? I mean, just because they had it, I know some mechanics, man. You drop it off, and they'll sit there a few days before they touch the damn thing.
Yeah. I had my appointment was 8:30 Tuesday morning. I had to drop it off the night before.
Dealership?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's better, but it's more expensive usually. But yeah.
Yeah,
And
the only
what
reason
happened?
why I took it to a dealership is because my key fobs just stopped working. Like, one didn't work from before, and then my other one, like, I switched the battery out and everything was fine. And then like 2 Fridays ago, when I went to get my hair done, right as I pulled up at the hair appointment and went to turn my car off because it's a push button start, and it was like no remote detected. I was like, what the hell? And I pulled my remote, I pulled my keys out of my purse, and my drink had spilled on the key fob.
Ooh,
So yeah, so I have AAA, so I wasn't like too freaking out, but like I took it
that's
inside
good.
and I told my hair girl, and she's like, well, here, just, use my blow dryer and try to blow it dry. So I did, and everything was fine. Like, I got home, no problem. Then, like, 3 days later, it just randomly did it again. It was like no remote detected. I was like, what the hell? So basically, it's just done that off and on now for 2 weeks. And I went ahead and swapped out, like, I went ahead and got the other one, the one that didn't get wet, and I put the
Yeah.
new battery in it. And I went out and I hit the buttons, and it unlocked my car, popped open my trunk. I was like, cool beans. Well, then later that day, I went to leave, no remote detected. It's like, what the hell?
Wow.
So I was stranded. I couldn't leave. And I had to look it up, and you can, like, override it. You have to pull out my cup holder, and there's like a little beveled spot, and like you can put the key fob in that spot, and then the car will start. So that's how I got it to the dealership. So like,
So is it totally keyless? Because I remember my ex-girlfriend, she had one that had a little button on it, and you'd hit it, it's like a little switchblade, and the key would pop out, but she didn't
yeah,
have to use the actual key thing. So
no, it's exactly like that. The key pops out, but that's only to get in the car if you need to. But it's a push button start. So yeah, it's no key to start
uh,
at all.
and you're totally sure about that? Because we thought the same thing about her car, but on the center panel, there was a small thing that raises up, and it was hard to get up, and the key would actually fit in there, and you could start the car with it. So I mean, what
Yeah,
kind of car do you have?
it's a 2011 Buick LaCrosse. I don't think it
20,
has that. I think it has that fail safe. Uh, like, cause
let's
I've
look
looked
real
all
quick.
over and there's nowhere to put the key in. Like, but you can override it by putting that key fob in that little spot. So that's what I did. And like, and then there's also some. I mean, there's a few other things wrong. I could sit here all night and talk about it. Actually, the car's like haunted. Just random shit keeps happening. And like it's done stuff since I got it. It's just boring car stuff that you
Yeah.
can't seem to fix. Like they thought they fixed it and then it wasn't fixed. So it's a hassle. It sucks. I've been, stranded for a couple days. They still don't really
I
know
hate
what's going
that.
on. The guy today was like, "Yeah, we got the key fobs working, but you need new fobs." And I'm like, "Well, what does that mean?" Because it could have been this thing called a remote door lock receivers, remote control door lock receiver, and like
Yeah.
that's going to be like $300, and they have to reprogram it. So it's like I'm hoping it's not that. I'm hoping it is just the key fobs.
It only takes like probably maybe a minute to reprogram those things. They're really freaking easy to do.
Yeah, no, it pisses me off that they've had my car for so long. So like, because
Oh
yesterday they
yeah.
didn't even start until like 3 in the afternoon, and my appointment was at 8:30. So it's like, really? Okay, so maybe somebody came in with an emergency or something, like somebody, I get it. I'm not a bitch about things, but still, it's like 2 days now. Still don't even know when I'm going to pick it up or what's wrong with it. They're going to call me
Yeah.
back in the morning and update me because when I called earlier, the tech had already left. So, of
Yeah.
course. So
Let's
I'm just
see
sitting here,
here.
so I've been cleaning and mopping and just doing shit around the house that, you know, needs done. So therefore, I'm all gross and dirty, and I'm gonna take a shower when I'm done. I'm not gonna get cute for an hour when I'm just, in the middle of chaos.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all right. Other than that, I'm good. I've just been paying attention to the politics and stuff, and hearing about the Chrissy trip.
Whoa, wait a second. Am I hearing that right? You are paying attention to politics?
I mean, I do a little bit, but I mean,
I'm fucking. Hey, Meg.
hi, Meg. So, yeah, but
Yeah,
this
it's been
Chrissy,
getting
the
crazy.
content house trip is what's got me, like, I don't know. Did you hear about it?
No, what exactly is that?
You haven't heard about it?
Well, say it one more time because it
The
sounded.
Chrissy Mayer, the content house that she's doing in
Oh,
September.
okay. No, I don't. Honestly, I don't follow her.
Well,
I mean,
basically, all of our
no.
people are going to be at a hotel. I mean, Lila, Zia,
Yeah.
Keanu, Gino, Courtney, like everybody's going to be up there they're all renting this hotel resort thing for a few days. And it's like,
Oh,
I would totally love to go, but there's no way I could afford it on my own.
guess what? We can do our game tonight because look who just showed up.
Yeah. Hey, Carrie. But I
Hey.
asked, I was like, hey, who wants to sponsor my trip? And Rhinoceros was like, I got you, ARAYA. It's like, we'll see.
Yeah, I've been hearing a little bit about that trip, but oh my god, it's been. So what's the deal with that anyway? You said there was something going on with it, or I mean, what's up?
Well, they're
What's
just
up?
having like a big old party. Like it's from
Oh, it's
like
just a big party.
September 3rd to 6th or 7th or whatever. They're going to be up there. They're going to do shows. Like Lila's doing a comedy show.
I
There's
uh,
just,
I remember that. Weren't they at like somebody that had like a big house or something last time? And I remember the hot tub and shit.
yeah, they usually rent like a Airbnb, but this time
Yeah.
they're doing it so that other people can come too, so that we can come hang out too. And it's like, man, getting up to the fucking Catskills of New York is going to be a little bit
Ooh,
difficult.
I tell you what, when everybody thinks of New York, it's always New York City. New York is gorgeous when you get up around the Catskill Mountains and stuff. It's beautiful up there.
Well, I'm just putting it out there, man. I can sleep on a couch. I don't need much. Like, I will split a room. I will share a room. Like, I was going to hit up
There we
Meg
go.
and her dude and be like, hey, you guys want to get on a room?
There we go. What's that, Saw?
Carrie wants to
Bookings.
split a room. We could all split a room. But yeah, it would be really cool to be able to hang out for a day or two with, our peeps. Lay around at the
Cool.
pool. If I can talk Micheline into going, share a room with Mickey, we can just lay around the pool all the time and gossip.
That would be cool.
But no, I would love to just, and I'm not like a starstruck person, they're just people, but I would love to meet Lila and Zia.
They're our friends.
Yeah, like, and the chance to meet them all at once.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I think Lila was like, who in the hell are you? But anyway, I mean, people like that, they know so many people anyway. Sometimes they just not expected when they meet you and stuff. But anyway, so what about the politics? What have you been keeping track of? You said you're
nothing worth talking of. Nothing memorable. I don't know what's going on right now. The Diddy thing. That's not politics.
Oh my God! Yeah, I heard about that. I heard that was a big screw over.
Yeah, three of them he's gonna walk. He's getting charged with 2 of them.
Yeah, like I think.
No, and the Trump, the big bill, the big beautiful bill, it passed. I saw that. I mean,
yeah.
I guess Marjorie Taylor Greene's pissed off about it, but
I don't. From what I've heard, yeah, there's some shit in there that people are not bueno with, and that's to be expected. Then they talk about all the spending that trying to cut. Now you're doing that. There's going to be spending regardless. They do have to buy shit. They have to do stuff. So I mean, it has to be done. So yeah. But I don't. What has anybody heard anything that's supposed to be like controversial about the bill? Because I haven't
looked that much into it. I figured the whole P. Diddy thing was kind of a distraction from it. It kind of is going hand in hand at the same time. So
I am so sorry. This is my son. Hello, you're live on the Wednesday night main event. What's up? Shmee? What are you doing?
Hi, Izzy.
What are you doing?
I'm on my show. Shammy, Izzy, what's up, guys? Yeah, I'm on my show on YouTube. You're live with us. This is my son, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. Anyway, why were you wanting to play Phasmo or something?
Yeah, but if you're busy,
we can probably do that in about an hour and a half.
Oh, okay. We can play tomorrow.
Okay, all right. I love you.
All right, love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Tomorrow's his birthday. I gotta figure out what to get him. So, Shammy. Where'd Shammy go? Shammy. There she is. This is Shamrock. Love her to death. She's a very good friend of mine.
Hi, Shamrock.
And she's also a content creator. She's the one that introduced me to that. Uh-oh. I might have to pull my mic here in a second. Yeah, screw it. Hold on. I don't know why it's doing that, but she's one that introduced me to that batshit crazy Batman dude. So that's her. How are you doing, sweetie? We got people in here now. We can play the game. So are you ready, Carrie? Let us know.
26.
We'll play this little game with her. So the game is guess how many tabs Carrie has open on her laptop. So are you ready for this, Carrie? Okay. Ray, you want to go first?
26.
26. I'm going to go with 57. Everybody in chat, throw in a number that you think she's got, how many tabs she has open on her laptop. I'm going to go with 57. All right, we got a 6 from Meg. Anybody else?
How many tabs does Carrie have open?
On her laptop. I think, do you remember what the highest number was so far, wasn't it? Like in the 90s? We got 28 from Saw.
Trying to Price is Right me again, so 26.
You douche. You ever see that? There's one video on
I'll
YouTube.
remember that.
All right, I'm going to give it about half more minute, and we'll see what Carrie's got open. What was that? Do you
Carrie's
not
in
remember?
denial.
I know, right? Last week was no, I don't think it was higher than that. Wasn't it like the week before? What, didn't she have like 92 or something like that? It was in the 60s once, yeah. I get pictures of. All right, Carrie, how many tabs do you have open on your laptop? Yeah, last week was one. All right, well, how many do you have open right now at this very second? Drum roll. 15. Oh, all right. What was the highest number that you had? I think it was like a couple weeks ago. I was
Yeah, I thought
way
like
up there.
70s, 72 or something.
Yeah, something like that. You're nuts, girl. So, okay. Since you brought up politics, have you heard about the vice mayor in New York City?
I've avoided.
No, I screwed up. California, L.A. actually.
No.
I'm sorry. Oh boy, this bitch needs to go to jail. Let me go to YouTube here. I don't think nobody wins. Nobody got close. Let me see. You can scroll up if you want to, Ray, and look for me.
Meg, you were closest.
As I pull. Yeah, I think so. Yes, and it'll be out in the mail probably a couple weeks from now when I totally forget about it. Okay, so yeah, what we got here? 8 o'clock. So we got roughly 8 o'clock. Kiki and Ashley will be on, so we'll raid them here in a little bit. Let me see. L.A. Vice Mayor. This has got to be fucking unbelievable as shit. I can't believe she did what she fucking did. And I hope to God they lock this bitch up for this crap. Alright, pulling up the video right now, and give me a second, I'll do a screen share. Alright. Screen share. Alright. Here we go. Here in Los Angeles, ladies and gentlemen.
Where's the leadership at? Because you guys are all about territory.
And it's buffering. Great. Oh my God, why does this always happen to me? Let me refresh this. And there it goes.
Effective, healthy blood pressure support takes more
You
than
gotta be
innovation.
fucking kidding
It
me.
takes vision. At Human, our plant.
All right, here we go.
Where's the leadership at? Because you guys are all about territory, and this is 18th Street, and this is Torrance, and you guys tag everything up, claiming hood. And now that your hood's being invaded by the biggest gang there is, there ain't a peep out of you.
Details as the vice mayor of Cudahy.
Yeah, you heard it right. She is calling for the street gangs to step up and start attacking ICE. You heard it here. That is just
It's insane.
fucked up right there. Yeah, the video's been taken down, but it's been out there long enough. Everybody's got copies of it, and that's bad. And from what last thing I heard, she is being investigated for this, and she needs to be behind bars. And of course, she's got an attorney already. They pulled it down, and they're giving the usual lame excuses that I can't remember what the excuse is. It's not good enough. I'll tell you that right now. And yeah, these are bad, very bad street gangs too. They were saying it's horrible. They're wanting them to step up and get involved in the ICE thing. And also, they're already pissed off. You got the National Guard there, but from my understanding, the National Guard is just there protecting federal buildings. That's all they're doing. I haven't seen anything otherwise that says
That makes sense.
that they're participating. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
That's what they did in Indy. That's all they did in Indy. Actually, now that you say that, back when we had the riots, 4 years ago or whatever,
Yeah,
they
something like that. Yeah,
destroyed downtown Indy, and that's the exact same thing happened. And all
they
were doing
destroyed a
was
lot of
protecting
shit.
The national buildings.
They destroyed a lot of shit. I know they didn't get all the buildings. I heard there was courthouses here and there that got destroyed. God, and they like to say that we're the violent party. Jesus H. Christ, wake the fuck up, people. So, man, it's fucked
They're
up.
like
I don't know what to say.
cattle. I mean, they're ignorant. It's
I
just
know, right?
scary. That's why I stay away from cities now.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen a lot of shit on Twitter and shit from accounts like Elizabeth Warren and that what's that little sissy boy, that Harry Sasson or whatever his damn name is, the social media kid that's comes off as gay as hell, but they're talking about there's all these Americans that are going to lose their Medicaid benefits. I'm like, there's people that they want to get back to work because there's nothing wrong with them. That and the illegals need to be off the shit. We're not here to support them. It's just so as usual. It's all in the wording. Yes, there's a whole bunch of Americans getting ready to lose their Medicaid benefits, but that's the part they'll tell you about. So, and we already know I don't get it because they lied about Elon Musk taking all of our fucking information and this and that. And all the way, and it keeps going all the way back to the laptop bullshit, the Russian dossier. It's all a bunch of fucking crap. But these people just keep on keeping on with it. So I don't know what to say. It's scary. It really is. I'm scared to see what happens if they ever get elected again. So.
That's exactly what my fear is. I'm like, what happens next? When
and
it's their
the
turn
way
again,
things are
how
going
bad is it
right
gonna
now.
be?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure they're going to be taking it very personal. And I'm also worried about what happens if they don't get elected. It's still going to be. It seems like as years go by, they get more and more and more unhinged. And yeah, it used to not be like this,
By design, though.
God.
I mean, it's by design that they're more and more unhinged. It's like, back when I was in school, elementary school, high school, the teachers were not allowed to indoctrinate us. Like, we barely knew if our teacher had a husband or wife. Like, we knew nothing about their personal life.
Exactly.
We knew nothing about what they fucking ate for dinner or who they voted for or what their religion was. We literally knew none of that.
I didn't even think about the whole voting thing. I never even knew any of that shit like that. It's crazy.
No, and like finally in high school, we had one gay teacher, and he was a big teddy bear gay, and he was one of the sensitive, gentle giant, and his name was Mr. McGuire, and he was my English teacher, and he taught Shakespeare, and he was everybody's favorite teacher. And
what was his first name?
Jerry. It was Jerry Maguire, just like the movie.
I thought that. I was like, most teachers I knew, we didn't even know their first names.
We knew it just because of that, because it was Jerry Maguire, and it was in the 90s. Like,
Dream Man. Oh, and my mic's acting up again.
You know, we didn't, we didn't care that he was gay. We didn't know about his boyfriend, or, I mean, there was no, we all knew it, but it was never talked about. It was not an issue. He wasn't trying to teach us to be liberals or to vote a certain way or to be an activist. You know, we weren't getting the activism shoved down our throat like it is now. Now you get college credit to be an activist.
That's fucking nuts. It really is. No wonder these kids are coming out fucking stupid as hell. And they can't find a job, and they can't pay their student loans. Dream Man. That's another good friend of mine that follows Bobby Nick's show, who I'm usually on almost every night that it's on. And I'll get to that here in a little bit, because it's about shit crazy stuff too over there. I don't know what to say. Most of my teacher, I never even knew their first names, and now they got teachers, you know, that won't even tell the parents what all's going on with their kids and shit like that. And hell, some of the blue states will fucking fire them over that crap. So anyway, so let me talk about the drama. Oh my God, what the hell did I fucking step in? Anyway, so somebody popped up. He knows most of the people that's over. I don't know if you want to call it the Underverse or the Dabbleverse or anything like that. But
I call them the
he popped up.
Babbleverse. They're stupid.
Yeah, this
the
dude
bad
is.
ones. The Babbleverse.
Yeah. So anyway, he's popped up. Me and there's this other girl, Juglet Jen. She did a couple shows with him. I did a few shows with him. And, you know, looking back, you know, he kind of came off really kind of creepy. And the shit we were talking about, I think he's got some kind of thing for dystopian futures and shit. And he'd talk about some way out there shit. You know, no big deal. I can handle that stuff. But he asked me to co-host with him full time. And I didn't want to be nasty about it and say no, because this show right here is that, you know, this is my first priority right here. And I was like, I kind of need to think about it, because stuff was happening and I needed to take a step back and see where everything fell in place. And it did, and it was bad. So there's this one content creator, Joey C. Nice guy, and he's honest about everything. It's apparently that, you know, he has lied about shit in the past. He hasn't been a very good person in life, this and that. He's honest about shit. What happened next and was just crazy, because this guy, just Jason JBX dude, was claiming that he's been doxing him. And with the whole timeline of events, how they fell into place, one hasn't showed any proof that he's been doxed. And right before this, Joey opened up his home to him for Thanksgiving, gave him a place to stay when they didn't have power because of the hurricane, because apparently he's got a CPAP machine, this and that. So he thought this guy was his friend. And I've told Joey, you know, you need to go back and look at your browser history, because a couple of weeks before this happened, he came over and used his computer to go live, and I'm still waiting to hear back on the exact date, because I want to cross-check it, see if he actually went live, or if there might be a chance he doxed himself. I don't know. So that's been a big deal. Anyway, he showed up at Joey's house, and it got really fucked up. It was nasty. It was just fucking bullshit crazy. Let me see what's going on here. Your mom was a fourth grade teacher. She's so happy to be retired now because it was her against the students. David Line says she abused. Oh God, that's messed up.
I had
God.
the worst fourth grade teacher. I wish I had your mom, Meg.
I had a teacher, God, she was horrible. She was always on my ass. Oh, I was so glad to get out of there, but it was a small private school, so she was still there giving me hell and shit. And I don't know what happened. Later on in life as an adult, it finally clicked. And yes, it was personal because she didn't want me to end up like a lot of the friends at the school did, in jail or in prison. And she was so hard on me, but I deserved it. I was a fucking little monster back then. I was always in trouble. Like I told people before, they started having detention on Saturdays because of me, and they stopped having detention on Saturdays because of me. So it's just fucked up. And it finally clicked in me that, yeah, she was looking out for me the entire time. And yeah, it was very personal. And I'm so thankful that I had her as a teacher. And I wish, everybody had somebody like that when they were growing up.
No,
So,
me. My
let me
fourth
go
grade
back.
teacher was a total bitch. Her name was Mrs. Glidden, and she was old, and she went to like Hawaii every year, so she was fairly well off. And she would shame
Yeah.
me because we were poor. Like we lived in the trailer park, and like
Oh
she
my
treated
God.
me like shit. She was just mean. She like bullied us, like us couple the poor kids or whatever. They even did. This is
Yeah.
how mean she was. The neighborhood, like the little county paper, did a hit piece on us because the trailer park I
Yeah.
lived in was particularly a little bitty poor trailer park, and it got the nickname the
Right.
Pocket of Poverty. And like we had a whole newspaper article about how bad our trailer park is. It had like 80 trailers. It was a figure 8 shaped, and like our roads weren't paved, and like basically the entire county like bullied us. And then after Miss Glidden found out, knew that, oh, I lived in that trailer park, it's like she was even more mean. And she brought in that paper. She brought in the paper that was like shaming our like where I lived, like just like bully me even more. It was just awful. But
My God.
it wasn't even that bad of a place. It was all working people who worked hard and who didn't have a lot, but like everybody there knew each other, and like everybody there looked out for each other. So it was like, it wasn't like we were like this little ghetto trashy trailer park. We were just poor
Yeah.
and tight knit. And I mean, it was poverty, there for a while, but it yeah, I mean, I'll never forget getting bullied by my fourth grade teacher because of where I
Damn.
live, and it's not my fucking fault. Like, we had money before that. It was a temporary situation. But it's just like, I learned at 8, 9 years old how judgmental
Oh, yeah.
people can fucking be, and I recognize that shit early.
Yeah. That is totally messed up. I am so sorry to hear that. And I am still looking for this video, so keep talking. I'm pretty sure I'm almost there. So anyway, this dude's fighting for content. Okay, that's BYB podcast. Sure, it's right around here somewhere.
Yeah,
Anyway,
man, we had a bunch of like outreach after that. We had churches drive through the neighborhood, and it's like we weren't like looking for handouts. We weren't even that poor. It was just working class, in a tough situation. And a lot of people had a lot of kids, it was it made me who I am, though. It was a hell of a time. So, but yeah, they definitely didn't really help us. They wanted like the glory of helping the poor people, but there was no follow through.
All right, this will work. I found it. Let me get this ready. Keep talking.
No, I know, Meg. I said I wish your mom was my fourth grade teacher.
Oh, no, right? If she's anything like her mom, then yeah. So, God damn, this thing's taking forever.
great 5th grade teacher. I loved Mr. Wooten. He made up for Mrs. Glidden.
And see, we'd already seen the video from Joey C.
Alex Stein even mentioned this shit, so.
What shit?
But Joey C, he knows about it.
No shit. I'll be damned.
Yeah, because that's why I was kind of waiting to see what's going on, because, yeah, even Alex Stein mentioned it. He's close with all of his chat rats, like all of his all of his mods and everything, and all of his fans. Like, he's a
that's awesome.
Dude.
All right, here we go. Screen share. Bada boom, bada bing. There we go. All right.
Yes! Where did I dox you? You fucking doxed me, you lying piece of shit. I don't want to hear you. You continue. Come on. Continue.
Back it up just a little bit.
And you're the one that doxed me. Okay.
No, I don't go on the internet.
Well, then why is everybody doxing me? Why is she doxing me? Why are you doxing me, son?
I got your shit, man.
Yeah, you did.
What did I do?
I got it. I sent it to you.
What did I got? You said I
You
did.
doxed. Shut up about your fucking foolish garbage. I can say
He's at Joey's house, mind you.
I'm not even in your house. No. I can tell you you're a piece of shit. Don't ever fuck with me again.
Really?
Yes.
Where did I dox you?
You fucking doxed me, you lying piece of shit. I don't want to hear you. You continue. Come on. Continue.
What's gonna happen?
Continue.
Well, you said it. I said.
Get out of my life. Don't dox. Don't dox. Don't dox. Don't do anything. Get out of it. Now all I'm saying is stop. All I'm saying is stop.
Awesome, Dream Man.
You shut the fuck up. Don't touch me.
That's why I got a couple 20.
I think he was there trying to get. He was trying to
getting
get
on
them
my
in
porch.
trouble.
Go ahead. Watch me.
Oh, I told him I'd fire rounds off through my door. I got 10 little friends here, and they run faster than you, fat fucker.
I don't want to fuck with you. I want you to stop fucking with me. You fucking did it. You're a fucking idiot. You already fucking idiot. Don't ever talk to me. Don't fucking do shit. I ain't Dabbleverse. Neither am I, so shut it up. Shut up.
See, Joey had just quit podcasting, he said. So after this, I actually, some people are like, oh, don't do that. It's a pussy. I blocked his ass because I don't want him doxing me. I don't want him harassing any of you guys either.
You're a liar. I'm not going to argue with you.
You said I told everyone you were at SSI. I never said that shit. Never said
Oh,
you
you know I can
never said-
handle a troll.
I'm not even doing it.
Oh, I know you can.
I'm not even trying
See that Granny got a hold of his ass, and that was pretty cool. But he was on BYB, and this Triple G gay guitar guy, they got into it big time.
Honestly, all this Dabbleverse shit is like part of why I have a hesitancy on streaming more or by myself or whatever, because I don't want them to fuck with me.
Got another one in here. Yeah.
Because I'll just fight back.
She attacked me. Go ahead, I don't care. You can't
Tip is another person over on Bobby's
leave me alone.
side of things. Hey, Tiff. How you doing, sweetie?
Let him handle it. Let him handle it. Fuck you started screaming at me twice, and I called it out.
I don't even know who JBX is. I don't know who Chris D.
A lot.
I don't know none of these people.
A lot of us don't, because apparently he kind of disappeared for a while.
I am. Because you're doxing.
And he has not shown any proof yet of being doxxed.
Who the fuck is it then? Find out.
But here I am, fucking confronting him like he's always asked, like he's always said. I would respect the guy that comes to my house. I came to your house.
Yeah, and then he took off like a little bitch, dude, so don't be going there. So, after that, Bobby and them did a video, and apparently in the video, they made him look like a tranny. And it was funny as hell. And then I got a hold of it and took it a little bit further. You see here. Actually, I think I have to go to X for this one. I'm sorry. God, why is my internet starting to bog the hell down? Let me go over here. There's Joey C. Lou the Monster. Actually, yeah, let me go to X because I remember I did send it to Bobby. I know exactly where it is there. God, why is this thing running so goddamn slow? Anyway, let me stop the screen share for a minute. You want to talk to everybody?
Oh, Lord.
While I get this figured out real quick, and then I'll pull it up. I know.
Let's see. Who do we got?
Man, YouTube's been...
Yeah. No, I'm brain dead right now. Georgie is cool.
Don't make her do that.
Here, I'll put this up so they know what I'm talking about. I didn't know you were a substitute teacher, Carrie. That's pretty cool.
Really?
Have you guys heard about, you probably haven't, but have you heard about the newest PSYOP? It's the GATE program, GATE, which gifted and talented education is a real thing. Like, you know, the smart kids, you get taken out of class and you go to another room and you get to do extra work and whatnot. Now...
Really?
Now, a bunch of TikTokers and whoever, a bunch of kids who grew up watching Barney.
TikTards.
Well, and they grew up watching Barney, and they were told they were special, and now they are all having. They all swear that GATE program was actually a like MK Ultra CIA psychic spy program, and they were all getting taken and were being like tested on and brainwashed. It's fucking hilarious.
Really?
I was like, so, and me, someone who is a psychic, and I've had psychic ability my whole life, I excelled in school. Like, I skipped kindergarten and first grade. Like, I took them the same year. I graduated early. I took the SATs in 7th grade. Like, I went to the IDEA program, which was what ours was called. But it wasn't GATE, it was IDEA. There was no secret fucking psychic program going on, and all these nerdy kids now that they all think that they were brainwashed in a secret spy program. I was like, that's cool. I had to hide my abilities my whole life, but now hundreds of you are coming out claiming that you were taken into dark rooms and your hearing tests with the big bulky headphones were actually some psychic test, and that your memories were wiped. And the pink fluoride, that was the little fluoride shots that certain schools gave, that was a part of the program. I was like, well, that would make sense if they were trying to like calcify your pineal gland back then, but they're not going to be looking for psychic spies and simultaneously trying to deaden your pineal gland. But anyways, that's the latest PSYOP that I've been getting into.
All right, you guys ready for this? I'm in the center. And here we go.
Tommy, I bet you hear this every day. Just ignore them. They're going to go away. They won't. He goes, you know what I do every day when I podcast? I go, what? I give him my phone number and my address. I laugh so hard. Jack goes, that's exactly what this motherfucker does.
Joey, why is you doxing me, Joey?
Yeah, who's that?
Look, Joey.
Oh, God.
Look at that.
And it's buffering.
Look at that profile. Look at the picture
I see it
there.
now. I see it now. But
yeah, it's
wow. I tell you what, he probably could make some money with looking like that if he went down the
right street. If you want my body, and you think I'm sexy.
He might.
Yeah, we got trans JBX on the show here right now.
Yeah, I got disabled my ad blocker. I just had a pop up from YouTube. So, God damn it. Yeah, they're really.
Look at
Told you,
this.
some motherfuckers will think that's pretty hot, man. He's got a good dick sucking pair of lips there, man. You know?
When I think about you, I touch myself.
And
So yeah, that happened. So this shit's crazy. It just there's more people have gotten involved in it, and last thing I heard, that jackass has challenged Granny to a boxing match, and it's fucking stupid as hell. It really is. So anyway, what time we got? We got 7:51. So supposedly about 10 more minutes for Keanu, but you know they're fashionably late. Let me see. Sounds like a bunch of crazies. Yes, very crazy. Wendy, especially when Wendy's on there. Wendy is from the Howard Stern show, but she was Wendy the R word, which we don't like calling her that. That's just fucking nuts. Really hate that. But Bobby Nick, you know, he's got a show on late at night. You ought to try watching it. I'm usually on there every night, and it's yeah, it gets pretty funny, and we have a lot of fun in there. So anyway, what else you got, Araya?
Did you see Frankie McDonald told me hi today?
No, where at? What happened?
The show earlier.
He popped in on Bobby Nick the other night.
Well,
yeah.
He was on Gino's show earlier. You know, you and I were in the chat, and then Gino gave me that one shout out. Well, then a little bit later, I came back, and I said hi, Frankie, in the chat, and Gino popped it up on the screen, and then he said something about, he's like, yeah, ARAYA, she's really cool or whatever, and then he's like, look, Frankie, she said hi, and he called me like ARAYA or whatever, and Gino's like, yeah, it's hard to say, but it's ARAYA, and so he was like, and he finally said ARAYA, and he's like, I'm doing good, and I was like, yay, my day is made. I got a shout out from Gino and Frankie.
I thought he needs to come to Oklahoma. You know, if he's interested in storm chasing and shit. So he's got. I don't know if you guys know. He's got a book on Amazon. I cannot remember the name of it, and the way they're slowing down my shit, I'm not sure if I could even pull it up right now or not. But I told him, yeah, you need to come here to Oklahoma if you're interested in storm chasing, because we got the real fucking deal here.
Yeah, here in Indy too.
And anyway.
God.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think we send it up your way half the time, don't we?
Yeah, it does. It comes from you guys. So we are having some weird planetary shit. Like our poles are changing a little bit, and I think that's why our weather's so bad. And then also, like right now, we're having a abnormal amount of radiation. We're having like huge coronal mass ejection, like waves, like the last couple days into like right now. So it's like really irregular amounts of radiation are coming into the earth right now, and they don't know why. But like all of us, like tonight, if you went, we could see auroras possibly tonight. Like that's how bad the radiation is. Like right now, you can go out and see auroras if you set your timer to slow shutter or whatever, and point your camera north. But I didn't see that on any of the news, and that's pretty important.
So what's that all coming from? I mean, I know we get bombarded by those solar.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like solar flares, coronal mass ejection. It's like solar flares from the sun, but I think it's because we tilted a little bit closer, and now like the poles shifted a little bit, which they thought was going to happen.
Yeah.
And that would be the reason for all of our crazy weather right now. Well, Saw, we're almost done, buddy.
Yeah.
I said Saw's a super mod, like me.
Hell yeah, he is.
I'm not even a mod on here, Chris. What the hell?
You should be able to make yourself one, can't you?
No.
I can fix that, though.
It's on your channel.
I
still don't cross-stream to mine. Yeah, Meg, my sinuses are screwed up. I've never had allergies in my life. Apparently,
more
I'm
like
allergic to pollen. It's ridiculous.
All right, keep him
The
busy, and I'll
pressure.
make you a mod real quick.
Did Mikey
Ugh.
stream this week? I haven't seen him.
You don't need to be a mod. You should be able to mod from EVMux, can't you?
Yeah, but I'm talking about on YouTube. I don't like doing on the laptop.
Because if you hover,
Yeah, I can sit here and show up comments.
God.
But I'm talking about the YouTube. Everybody else is a mod. I just look retarded.
YouTube.
I'm the co-host and I'm not in blue.
Things right done. Okay, I'm pulling it up right now. So,
Hi, Oscar. I allowed Oscar.
Oscar Electric.
And I got rid of a
Right
lot of
done.
his
He's my
trolls
buddy
for
too.
him the
Okay,
other
I'm pulling
night.
it up right. Did you? I'm glad to see you guys hitting it off. That's fucking awesome. Okay, I'm just waiting for chat. Man, YouTube is really fucking with me on this one. Say, you need to type something in there, and I'll make you a mod. I try to make, a lot of the females I know, I try to make them a mod in here so they don't, this is you guys a safe place. Don't take any shit from anybody that you don't want to. Yeah, Oscar's my brother. I got him hooked on Keanu and Ashley.
A friend of a friend is a friend of mine, so till you fuck up or piss me off.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Meg don't want hers.
You're getting the big guns. Tough. Deal with it.
But yeah, Oscar, you did have a bunch of fucking trolls.
Well,
the other night.
you're
That
on
was pretty
this.
impressive.
This show is on once a week. This show is on once a week. You can deal with it, Meg. Okay, quit being difficult. So that's right. So anyway, I started playing a new game. Actually, it's just a demo. It's free on Steam, and it's on sale right now. I'm gonna be picking it up midnight. I'm adding it to the Scream stream. And it's called The Other Side. It's got a creepy, the 80s Strange Things vibe going to it. That is really cool.
Oh yeah, Ashton. Did you see that Ashton played your game? Ashton Blaze.
Who's Ashton?
Ashton Blaze, little blonde, really cute. She does cosplay. She played Phasmophobia.
I have no idea.
She's adorable.
Is she over 18?
Yeah.
She's adorable.
Ashton Blaze. You should look her up or I'll send you a link. But I know her from Chrissy and Simpcast and all that, but like she knows Keanu and she's adorable. She's a little blonde autistic girl who's like perfect.
Oh, cool.
Looking. And she's like a sweetheart and she's funny. She loves horror stuff. You'd like her.
Wow, that's
She's
pretty
working
cool.
on her channel now, right?
All right, here's the other side.
Yeah, we all love Ashton. And her dog, Buffy.
Whoa. Fucking I hate YouTube.
Oscar, I
might have to get rid of that ad blocker toy together.
A troll hunter myself, bro, so I get it.
Oh, Oscar's good at that shit. Yeah, I see his shit on tour. You got to come over to Twitter or X, wherever the hell you want to call it.
I have one. I just haven't. I need to find my password for it.
God damn it. Yeah, I'm getting throttled.
Yeah, see, everybody knows Ashton.
God damn it.
Oh, and it's hilarious because she did a little video. She goes, "This is a way to beat tariffs. You go to the thrift store." And she showed her thrift store haul. And I was like, exactly. I said, I've been telling push-ups this for weeks. It's exactly how you beat a tariff. You go to the thrift store.
Let's try closing these tabs down. This is looking like shit on your guys' end too.
Suffering.
Let me refresh the entire page. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of that ad blocker. And thanks for showing me that video about that shit. I can't believe YouTube's doing this crap. But yeah, we're going to probably be going over to Rumble soon. And since I'm supposed to be getting a new computer sometime soon.
Yeah, for Father's Day.
Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Since it starts up again, let me pause it just for a few seconds. See, and look at that. It shouldn't be doing that, period. It's loaded. But yeah, ARAYA sent me a video, and maybe why my computer almost went out on me. And it's because of YouTube pulling their bullshit. If anybody's got ad blockers, I just got a warning from them just a bit ago.
Yeah, it's like overheating people's computers.
So, God,
burning up their CPU or whatever.
That's exactly what happened too. Yeah, exactly.
Yep. It's how the universe works through me. It gives me, you know, like, it validates people like that through whatever. Because I pay attention to things.
Yeah. Yeah, everything just, you guys heard it, boom, and yeah, I started screaming like a little girl, and I immediately started running out the door. It's a very scary game. I wish I could have done better justice with it than this. Jesus. Yeah, I am cussing up a fucking storm on this one, guys. So anyway, we're going to wrap this up. It's already 8 o'clock. Keanu should be coming in. Yeah, that was very fucking loud. And yeah, if you're wearing a headset, yeah, it's terrifying as fuck. Phasmophobia, the other one I play, it came up with it. As I told everybody, they're making it into a movie. They just came out with a big update, and it's actually gotten a lot scarier playing it now. I mean, beforehand, it's okay, but yeah, it's been something else. So, fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you. Kiss my ass. Go to hell. God. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about that. But yeah, when I get a new system, we're probably gonna be double streaming. Well, or whatever you want to call it. Multiple locations. I'm gonna go over. We're gonna start going over to Rumble, so we don't have to worry about this stupid shit. Yeah, I'm laughing my ass off all the way to the fucking door. So anyway, let me get off here. I am so sorry about this. You guys deserve better, and you guys are pretty much used to this by now. It's always one fucking thing or another, and I don't know. I mean, it's been bad. I don't get it.
It's a learn as you go.
Why they're doing that? Like I said earlier, content. Yeah, this is my first show, so yeah, it can only get better, or I can quit. One of the two. So, she's got a post up for being on tonight here, and just supposed to be starting right now.
I gotta go put the donkeys up. It's getting dark, so I gotta get
All right,
up
go ahead
either
and
way. But
you
yeah,
go ahead and
good
take off.
seeing you guys. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here.
Saw, Meg,
Yeah, I got
Carrie, Oscar. I'll have to yell at Michael.
Oscar's
later.
awesome. Tiff, Shammy, Dream Man.
Yeah, all the new faces, Dream Man, Tiff.
Thank you guys for showing up. Yeah, they're all from Bobby's. On that side of things, I love them to death. They're fun to be around. I love them to death. So yeah, there's already 2 people in there waiting. Live with Kiki and Ashley number 3, and it comes on like any time now. So 8 o'clock. I am guessing it'll be on about 8:15, 8:20, knowing her. And I do know for a fact that Gino said earlier that she's come home, so we'll see. All right, love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. And go check Keanu out if she's on tonight. And if not, I'll be on later tonight on the Bobby Nick show. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you can find it there, or just type in Bobby Nick. Bobby, everybody knows how to spell Bobby, and his last name is Nic. It's Late Night with Bobby Nick, and we just sit around and chat and bullshit and have a good time. So, love you guys, and see you next week. Bye.
Bye.